there is a member of our Discord who, after seeing Rick and Maya skate together, was like, damn, skating seems sick. I want to skate too. And Rora, she bought a skateboard too. And she skated for the first time recently and posted these videos in my Discord that I have not watched yet. So I thought it would be cool to watch them right here, right now on stream. The board looks badass. Yeah, it's very cool. Good color coordination too. OG Roy, you made on the big screen. Yeah, your chat is on the screen too, so you send some nice messages for it. I did the thing. Felt easy, followed the steps of Braille, tried walking the board, then pushing with one leg on the board, then stepping up, turning my front foot. Okay, perfect. Filmed it as well, but in continuous shots, showed some clips later. This is a cool area. Like, shout out to graffiti. This is a vibey area. Let's go. Very nice. Yeah, we got a bit of speed going. Alright guys, I think what I'm gonna do is let's watch all three and then I'll give a little bit of my tips. That was video 1 of 3. What footwear choice we got? Looks good too. Skate-esque. Ooh. Yeah. Mike. Mike maybe knows. Okay. My very first time on the board, visualizing how I'd position my feet, then testing the trucks while balancing, pushing a little back and forth, just seeing how it feels. I can't remember what I was saying and can't quite catch it, but I think it was something about expecting balancing to be more difficult, but not being too surprised that it went well. Since I did most of the basic stuff at the end, I decided to get my iPad for review, the Braille video I linked. Oh, we got 2 minutes, let's go. We got the full kit rocking. There we go. This original, she was practicing the foot movement, but then our foot here is actually like on the wrong side because we wouldn't push like this. We push how she was like this, but I feel like she realized that. And she's like, oh yeah, the foot needs to be on this side, so I need to practice on this side. Yeah, there we go. Yep, practicing the turning, nice. Maintaining balance. Boom. Let's go. Yeah. So what's interesting as well is beginners maybe want to tighten or loosen the trucks. That looks probably about right though. Because sometimes when you buy a new skateboard, the truck's just way loose that you need to tighten it a little bit. Okay. Looking good. The careful pickup, yeah, for real. I got a few things to say, but I want to let it play kind of first, and then I'll talk about it. Oh yeah, dang, she is from Europe, so this is late time zone for her. Amazing. Skating is fantastic. Okay, a couple things. Number 1, this is awesome. Like, so sick, so hyped that you're doing this and sharing with the community and saying that, yeah, you, Ricky, react to it. Like, that's really cool. I think it's really, really, really awesome. I'm super hyped. I like the footwear choice. I like the location choice. I like the full pad wearing choice. So typically in skating, full pads is like knee pads, elbow pads, helmet, and then the wrist pads is kind of like optional. One thing I did notice right here is the wrist pad is actually on backwards, I believe. This plastic part is on the inside here, and the point of the wrist pad is so that your wrist can't bend. Wait, that way? So that it makes it hard for your wrist to bend, that it breaks. So like, I don't know, the knee pads is more for sliding, and like, really it's more for sliding and like scraping your knees, but the wrist pads is more not really for scrapes, it's just to prevent you breaking it. But I'm pretty sure that that is on backwards, and this is supposed to be a thumb hole. So your thumb is supposed to go through this hole, and it's on there backwards. But you know, it's okay. Wrist pad, honestly, like wrist pads is kind of like take it or leave it for the full kit. But it is a good idea because when you're more experienced skater, you kind of know when putting your wrist down is going to hurt it or when it's not. But when you're a beginner, you kind of don't have that intuition. So people tend to put their wrist down and like sprain their wrist kind of thing. With this actual skating, really cool. It looks good on the pushing. Like it's really important to understand the different positioning of your foot. Having your foot facing ready for pushing versus having your foot in the position for cruising. So we push and then we stand on and turn the foot like that. That's really important that beginners really overlook and like don't even really think about. They don't think too much about it, but that's a very important thing that like it's a good for a teacher to tell you that and to be conscious of that. Overall, chat knows my mission statement whenever anyone skates, we gotta bend the knees. We gotta bend the knees right here. You know, people may say, oh, I am bending, she is bending her knees. I am bending my knees. This is not enough bend. We got to bend the knees quite a lot more than this. It's when your knees are straight and you fall, it's way harder to like step. But when your knees are bent and you fall, it's like you're way more stable. So especially when we're skating and we fall, we can really step if our knees are bent. We really always have our balance. The other thing is when you were pushing, that especially we lost a bit of the knee bend. So we really want to kind of be like this, really engaged. Really engaged, we're just pushing, we fall, boom, we good, you know? So that one I would really, that would be my biggest tip, is just really work on the knee bending. Is the act of pushing, it was really, we could have done with a little bit more. But that's really good. Another thing I might do too is push once a little bit slower, then have your both feet on the board and then be rolling and just casually cruising. Because when you continually push, sometimes your weight, you'll get in like sort of the habit of having half of your weight off the board and half of it on. So it's good to just do one push and stand on and really like be like, my weight is on the board. And then, you know, you could do a really slow push and then kind of do what you're doing with the trucks, like leaning from side to side. I would recommend just do slow push, adjust your foot, lean side to side, and kind of cruise like that. I feel like that would be really fun next step. But it was really cool. Like, thank you so much for sharing. It's so like, I love new things. Like, I love getting into new things. And I feel like that's really cool that you saw Maya learning skate and you're like, yeah, that actually does kind of seem cool. And like, we really appreciate you in the community. So shout out to you. Amazing. Keep shredding. It would be really cool. You should look in your area if there's any kind of like girl beginner skate meetups, because there tends to be a lot of those. I feel like if you went to one of them, it would really be like a cool group of friends and like a cool energy to sort of like motivate you, I feel like.